Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my CSC 490 information security presentation. My name is Rashik from CSC department, and today I will be discussing a really important topic in the world of information security. So before disclosing today's topic, let me show you guys a picture. What can you see in this picture? In this picture, it can be seen that a man is catching a fish. So how do we catch a fish? At first, we set up a trap. If luck works, we might get fishes. In the virtual world, the same procedure is used to catch other people's data. This is known as phishing. So in this part of the presentation, I will be discussing the introduction to phishing attacks. So in this part, I will be covering what is phishing, the techniques of phishing, and how to prevent phishing. So, what is known as phishing? Phishing is a social engineering attack to steal a user's data, including login credentials and credit card numbers. It happens when an attacker pretends to be a trusted person, forces a person to open up an email address. The recipient is then fooled into clicking malicious link, which can lead to installation of unnecessary malware. The freezing of the system reveals sensitive data of the user. It can be a devastating outcome and may include unauthorized purchases, the stealing of funds, or identify theft. It can also direct to illegal withdrawal of money from credit cards. In this part of the presentation, I will be showing you guys an example of a scam email. So in this email, we can see that an email has been sent by the attacker to Mr. David that his account has been restricted. And to continue using the services of Global Pay, he has been said to download a file which is attached to this email and update his login information. So if Mr. David clicks on this malicious link below, then he might be redirected to a login information page where he will be asked to enter his existing password and the new password. So if Mr. David clicks on this link and updates the new password, then the attacker will get access to Mr. David's personal information. Then the attacker or the hacker will hack into Mr. David's data and thus can steal his information. Now let's come to the techniques of phishing. There might be two ways of phishing. Number one is email scams and also the spear phishing. So in email scams, well, it is mainly a number game, and an attacker sends 1,000 fraud messages. There are some techniques used by the attackers to increase their success rate. For example, they will go great lengths to develop their phishing messages to mimic the actual email from a fake organization. Using the same phrasing, the type phrases, logos, and sensitive signatures might make the message appear. The attackers will push the user in action by creating a sense of urgency. For example, an email can threaten an account expiration and place the recipient on a timer. While applying this pressure on the user causes the user to be less diligent and more prone to errors. In the case of spear phishing, Well, it prays over a specific person. It is a more in-depth version of phishing that requires special knowledge. And in this type of phishing, an attacker searches the name of the employees of an organization and gains access to the latest project invoices. Pretending to be the marketing director, the attacker might email to the project manager using a subject line, and the text style, the logo duplicate the original email template. The link in the email might redirect to a password protected internal document, which is in a hacked version of a stolen invoice. So, how to prevent phishing? Well, in order to prevent phishing, of course, vigilance is the key. Well, a hacked message or email contains subtle errors that can help to expose its true identity. This includes the spelling mistakes or changes in domain names. Moreover, the users should stop and think about why they are receiving such messages in the first place. To prevent phishing, one can use stronger passwords. The stronger passwords means they can use a hashtag, they can use numbers, they can use bold letters, and they can use small letters in the passwords. Moreover, they can use two-factor authorizations. Two-factor authorization is an authentic method to prevent phishing, and it also adds an extra verification layer when logging into sensitive applications. Creating awareness can be an effective method as well to prevent phishing. The main motto will be not to click on extra links because there are many malicious links out there. If you press on any malicious link, that will help the attacker to access to your private information and your personal data. And also, to prevent phishing, using web firewalls can be an effective method as well. So, from this presentation, it can be seen that phishing might be a great problem. Well, in fact, this is a great problem in the world of information security, where a hacker or an attacker will easily try to steal your information. So that was all for my presentation. Thank you for your patience.